Hi, it's your coach and colleague, Dr. Brenda Bowers, with an update because we are in the world. Because we're in the world, even though we're not of the world, we're trying to stay attuned to the information that helps us to be good citizens because we're in the world, while we're in the world. So I've been doing a daily update on the impact of COVID-19 on the state of Wisconsin, the county of Milwaukee, the city of Milwaukee, which is hit the most within the state, and then also a global look utilizing our colleagues at Johns Hopkins University. So today, April 8th, 2020, in Wisconsin, the number of negative tests are up to 30,115. Positive confirmed results, 2,756. So now we're right at that 33,000 number of individuals being tested, with a much larger number being negative than positive or confirmed. Of that 2,756, 790 or 29% have had to be hospitalized. So that has been creeping up from about 24%. We're up to 29%. So as they are, as the cases are being confirmed, we are also hospitalizing more individuals, hopefully getting them in earlier so that they are able to get onto that recovery side that we see on our global database. And deaths at the state, when they updated their database around 4 o'clock, is at 99. So let's look and see how that compares with when we look at the Milwaukee County data. We do know that there's some lag between the two, but that's what the state is showing us. So let me just show you the county. So as we are looking at Milwaukee County, we see again that number 1461, number of confirmed cases. And when we look at that by race, in that middle column, confirmed cases by race, 658 of the 1,400. So almost half are Black or African American in Milwaukee County. And we see the positive count in that lower left hand continuing to rise. Deaths in Milwaukee County are at 59, with 42 of those 59 being African American, and the majority of those being in the city of Milwaukee. We see where we had kind of plateaued a little in the bottom right, and we were hoping for that curve to start going down, but we see that when we look at cumulative deaths by the day, that we're still having a rise in that number. So as we continue to track what is happening with COVID-19, many things are changing. Many are changing on how we can interact with each other. What happens when someone does pass away? How do we manage culturally being able to have homegoing services? These are all things that we are contending with because we're in the world. So it behooves us to become more educated and acclimated with the impact of COVID-19, simply because it's changing how we work, when we work, where we work, how our children, grandchildren, ourselves go to school, don't go to school, online versus face-to-face, working remotely versus losing a job, getting unemployment versus getting a check, having loved ones in the hospital and not being able to go in the hospital to see them, loved ones even having happy events like having babies and not being able to go into the hospital to share even these happy moments. This is where the resiliency comes in, and this is where it's really good news that we're in the world but not of the world, because we can pray, we can surround ourselves with the love of Christ, we can focus on values-based thinking, affirming. Call somebody, just tell them that you love them. Zoom them up, FaceTime them, Skype them, send them a text. This is a time when we all need to know that each of us matter to the other. I want you to know that you matter to me. And I appreciate you spending these few moments with me. Let's look at Johns Hopkins, and then I'll let you go. And I will refresh it just to make sure that we have the most up-to-date. Sorry that you're looking at my cord there. 1.5 million, 1,504,971, with the largest number of confirmed cases being in the United States. So at that 1.5 million, we're carrying 429,052 of those in the United States, updated today around 5 p.m. And then we see United States still getting red, and we see that death toll also increasing, 88,338, and the total recovered is increasing as well. And the U.S. is up to 23,292 that are being recovered of the 318,068. So as we continue to look at this, because we're in the world, sorry about a little technical environmental challenges today, but as we continue to look at that, I just want to encourage you. I want to encourage you to breathe. Breathe in, count to 4, and breathe out, doing the same. And just know that together we are going to get to the other side of this. But it's going to be because we do it together. I'm praying for you. I appreciate you. Until soon. Love and peace.